We're live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the channel. I almost just turned on my camera. That would have been crazy. Here, let me share out the stream real quick. Well, all right, so, damn, it's almost 4 o'clock already. Sheila should be leaving work in a few hours.
Yep.
Anyway, hello, everyone. I don't know why I'm turning up the volume like I'll be able to hear everyone else. Yes, let me hear your comments, guys. God. Anyway. As you can see, the camera is off. That is because I was too lazy to put on a mask, and I don't think I can convince my brother to put a mask on.
The right mask, maybe.
Which kind? Yo, a GIMP mask? That's wild.
Damn, that's crazy. How you gonna do me like that?
Yo. Alright, so Scrappy commented hi, and then Alex commented first viewer. So I'm gonna say that, Alex, you might be wrong just because you weren't even the first comment.
That's just, I don't think to look, man. I don't care.
I mean, I don't give a fuck. It's fine. So, alright, are we gonna go back into the talk we were having at the Chinese restaurant?
We could.
Here, hold on. You know what? What is the first anime game I find if I... Oh, it's Dragon Ball. God damn it. Okay, what is the second anime-related thing that I can find in my... You know what? Samurai Jack. That's not anime, but let's talk about Samurai Jack.
It has been so long since I've actually watched Samurai Jack, I don't know if I will remember the canon enough to... Fuck!
You don't know if you'll remember the canon enough to fuck? Well, damn. Good news. I don't think you're Jack's type.
That's disappointing.
You're like, good news for who?
I broke a talon on my Tyrannid.
Oh, let's see. Hold on. Scrappy said, I am the first viewer because I was eating chips and typing with one hand. Damn, wild. Sounds like excuses, bro. Gotta get up your skill count. No, but, so... I mean, Jack was pretty adept with a sword. He beat Aku, the shape-shifting master of darkness. But could he beat Zoro? I actually don't know. I feel like it hinges on, do you think that Link could beat Zoro?
No. Link is objectively a terrible swordsman.
You're right, but Jack's not. Here's my thing. I think that Link could beat Aku. But I do not think that Link could beat Jack. Because Link's sword has all the requirements that Jack's sword has. Someone said, hell no, I'm not taking that disrespect.
What disrespect?
I don't know if he's talking about me saying he hit the skill thing, or about you talking about Link that way. But either way.
I love Link.
Oh, Link's great. Link's absolutely awesome. I don't think that Link could beat Samurai Jack. I do think Link could beat Aku. But that is only because Link's sword meets the same requirements that Jack's does. It's blessed by a god. It has divine properties.
Excuse me, it was blessed by all three goddesses?
Yeah. And Jack's was actually also blessed by multiple gods, to be fair. But either way, so it is a holy blade. Made to slay evil. Like, with the explicit purpose to slay evil. So Aku fits the requirement of the demon that he would be able to slay.
Ganon is objectively more powerful than Aku.
Yes, so...
If we're just talking straight swords...
Sword and skills.
Jack is cleaning Link.
Yes.
It's not.
Hear me out. Ganon being stronger than Aku. And Link can beat Ganon. Link can beat Aku. Which, I don't know. I mean, Aku has more power than Ganon, I'd say. Not only can he shapeshift, which is...
So can Ganon.
Yes, but Ganon cannot shapeshift like Aku. Ganon has two forms. He has his humanoid form, which is Ganondorf.
It's like 7. What do you mean?
No, because they're all basically the same thing, just in different animation. So... Wait, what? Can I be mod now? Bruh. Hold on. You have a brother too? Oh my god. He's probably as funny as you, says Odysseus.
I mean, thank you, but not really.
You guys heard it first. Everybody else heard that. My brother has admitted it. I am the funnier.
And I will deny it.
Nah, it's on tape.
Yep.
We got you on tape. Also, what's up, Odysseus? So, but yeah, back to the top. We have 20 people listening to us talk about it.
Already?
Yes. This is the fastest that my stream has just gone up. Anyway, back to the. You guys can weigh in, by the way, if you think that you know more about Samurai Jack or Link than us.
Well, you definitely know more about Samurai Jack than I do, but probably not Link.
I don't know if there's anybody watching this stream who's going to be able to out-talk me about Samurai Jack.
Sort of dedicated Zelda YouTubers, I don't think anyone's out talking me on Link.
Yeah, same. Because Legend of Zelda is literally my favorite one of my favorite gaming franchises. Somebody says your brother was caught in tape. Caught in tape? Damn. You were caught in a tape. That's unfortunate.
How'd I get in there?
I don't know. Did it take your soul?
Probably.
Bro, the Native Americans were right about cameras. That's an outdated thing. Did you just snap that?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you're supposed to do that.
Yeah, probably not. If only I hadn't been doing it on... If I had been doing it on purpose.
Someone said, oh, what's up, Cash? Yo, Cash, straight Cash. Oh, damn, we went from 20 to 8. Bruh. Somebody said I recorded that. Wild. Anyway, so, I would say that that Aku is arguably better than, or stronger than, Ganon, but... Or at least more versatile than Ganon. I can't say stronger than, but... Because, like, remember, this is a man who can just kind of obliterate you like that. Have you seen the last season? Yeah. Yeah, no, he goes... Don't forget, he also has time manipulation power. So he can also just kind of throw you back in time, or forward in time. Just because. Mister, I tore open a portal in time and hurled him into the future, where my evil was law. I want to mention, by the way, that implies that no one else had the capability to beat Aku. It was just Jack. Man really said, bro, I can't seem to win the game. Let me flip the chessboard. Or even better, bro, I can't beat you in chess, so let me turn this bitch into checkers. Bro. It took Jack over 50 years to beat Aku, by the way. That's what Season 5 is. Season 5 is a 50-year time skip between Season 4 and Season 5. It's a 50-year time skip between 4 and 5. And in Season 5, he finally beats Aku. After fucking his daughter. And having his daughter take him back in time. I'm being so for real, that is legitimately how that goes. He then marries Aku's daughter after killing Aku. In the past. Spoilers, by the way, for anybody who's seen... Yo, what's up, Hawaiian? But yeah, no, spoilers for anybody who hasn't seen, like, Season 5 of Samurai Jack. But, like, Jack legitimately, like... He
Oh my god.
He goes back in time. He marries... he kills Aku. Marries his daughter being Aku's daughter, Ashi. And then, after marrying his daughter... She falls ill. She seemingly falls ill. And Jack doesn't know what's happening. And then she starts fading in and out of reality. And then it clicks. If there is no Aku in the past, there is no Aku in the future. If there is no Aku in the future, he does not have daughters. If he does not have daughters, Ashi does not exist. Therefore, Jack killing his biggest enemy strips away his love at the last second. Which is... utterly terrible. For Jack.
That's rough, buddy.
Yeah, he undoes the entire future. By that one move of murdering his greatest enemy and saving his family. Which then it legit ends like with him under a cherry blossom tree. Anyway, back to the initial premise. I think that Link would not beat Samurai Jack.
No, not straight swords.
Yo, what
just
about
wouldn't
gay
happen.
swords?
Huh?
What about gay swords?
It's an excellent question.
I mean-
Unfortunately, I'm only pansexual, so I'm not
Hear me out.
qualified.
Hear me out. But Link is the twink.
Link is the twink.
Twink Link, if you will. We've got to do this in Twink Link math. All right, here's another one. Joker versus Spider-Man.
The clown's finally getting slapped.
Finally? Did you not remember that time that he went to Metropolis thinking it would be an easier fight?
In his defense, Clark ain't gonna kill him.
You right.
Neither is Bruce, but
Do you remember what happened in that comic? Have you seen that one?
no, I have not.
It was the precursor to fucking Injustice. So Joker went there saying he wanted to play the game on easy mode, so he thought he could fuck with Metropolis, and he tells Superman Superman sees him on the rooftop, so he flies up to the rooftop and says, "What are you doing in my town?" And Joker's just like, "Yo, hi, I wanted to play the game on easy," and he goes, "Let me guess." You have a bomb. How do you know about the bomb? And then he shows his hand, showing that he's held the bomb. He had the bomb the entire time. And he's just like, "Yeah, I've already disarmed it." And he's like, "Well, good news. It can also be remote detonated." So Superman throws the bomb into space. And it's like, okay, what's your next move? So Joker pulled out a normal gun and shot Superman with a normal gun. And Superman just crosses his arms and just goes, "Really? That really? I thought it would be easier." And then the next panel is Harley Quinn and Joker tied up on the front doorstep of the Gotham Police Department. Yo, what's up, Stella? Hello, Tree Stump. Welcome. You should make a text channel on Discord called Twink Link. Why? What will be the point of that text channel? What am I talking about? We are talking about the awesome... We're talking about that awesome comic about Link. Link. I wish. We should talk about that. That manga is actually really fire. Have you seen the Legend of Zelda manga?
Yes.
It's fucking fire. I love it.
Extremely accurate to the game's timelines, too.
Right. But no, we were talking about the comic where Joker went into freaking Metropolis thinking that it would be easier to fight Superman than it is to fight Batman. Which, to be fair, he isn't wrong. It is harder for a Gotham villain to fight Batman.
Supes did, in fact, not fight him.
Yeah, he just, you know what? I won't beat you up. Instead, I'm going to tie you up, and you're going to stand there and let me. Ties him up, drops him off at the PD. Somebody said with D in it. Yo, Monkey D. Luffy, that's crazy. I know what you're on about because I like superheroes. Okay? Well, I would hope you were following the conversation. It's the point of the stream. Uh-oh, we've got a message that we can't see. Someone said D's nuts. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Brother, D's nuts.
These.
Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? Isn't that a knee slapper? It's the funniest joke I've heard all day. What's this? I'm confused on what I'm looking at.
It is play cards for the Warhammer pieces I'm putting together. These are Tyranids.
Nice.
Before anyone jumps down my throat, no, I'm not a heretic. I play Blood Angels. I just bought the starter set because I wanted to expand.
So do you have your other ones that are like?
No,
together?
I don't. I told you they all got lost.
Oh right. Oh no,
We all seem to
Stella's
think-
phone died. Apparently, they're back now.
Y'all mentioned that they might be somewhere in the
You can't
house
mention.
in PA, but
I don't know about that. I don't remember mentioning that. I don't know what shit's over there. I don't. It's not like I looked through your shit. Anyway, all hail King Lunar. Yes, my subjects revere me.
don't
Yes.
inflate
Yes.
Go any more than it already is, please.
You know what? Let's talk about the Odyssey, but throwing other characters in there. It's been a while since we've done this.
It's been a while since we've done this because we never put characters in there that are actually going to have a challenge with anything Odysseus went through.
I mean, to be fair, when you look at it and then you look at modern day characters, no, you're right. They won't. You know what? Throw King Arthur in there.
Which brand of Arthur?
Which flavor? Which flavor, Arthur? I'm talking about the Fishman. I know you know which one I'm talking about. I don't know if the comics. I don't know if the comments know who the fuck King Arthur is. Well, I mean, I would hope so. Aquaman. I'm talking about fucking Aquaman. Throw Aquaman, but the most vanilla version. That shitty TV series version. If you remember that one.
Talking about Super Friends Aquaman?
Yeah.
Or Justice League Aquaman?
Super Friends Aquaman. Throw him in Odysseus' trial.
Superman.
Superman?
Super Friends Aquaman could still talk to sea life, which means he could still command Charybdis.
Yeah, see, here's the issue, though. You know who he can't command? Fucking Poseidon. He can recommend. He's damn sure not telling him what to do. In fact, I feel like if he does talk to Charybdis, you know what that's gonna do? It's gonna piss off Poseidon.
Why would it piss off Poseidon?
Because if he's in the same position, Poseidon wants him dead. So if you're out here talking to his sea life, you know, god of the sea and all, he's gonna just be like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? Well, you're just merely a king of the sea.
That's my guy.
This is my dude. Not to mention, he can talk to Charybdis, sure. Charybdis is just gonna go, no.
That is true. The sea life does not, in fact, have to listen.
In fact, that is typically the way it goes in some forms of him talking to the sea. Some of the sea life really does just kind of go, yo, fuck you. I'm not doing that. Most of it listens because most sea life respects Aquaman. But if Aquaman says something and Poseidon says the opposite, I'm going to assume that, at least Greek mythology-wise, the animals will listen more to Poseidon. Like, one of the biggest challenges is probably going to be, oh god, that specific brand of Aquaman, his biggest challenge is going to be the fucking, what's it called? The Cyclops.
Polyphemus.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's not going to blind Polyphemus.
Even if he did, we're talking about Super Friends Aquaman. He doesn't have any big strength feats.
What about when he pushed that whale?
Yeah?
When
what
it
about
was
Polyphemus?
Neutrally buoyant in the ocean.
For real. But what about Polyphemus? He's just, you think he's just gonna be like, well, you know, you are the king of the sea. Alright, you can go. Nah, he's gonna look him down in the face and just go, I wonder if he'll taste fishy. I feel like that's probably where his journey ends, actually. Now, any form of Superman, on the other hand, even Super Friends Superman, he's washing.
We're going to get more commenters saying Homelander could beat Superman.
No, don't say that. Because if we get those comments, it's going to be infuriating. All hail King Lunar and Queen Sheila. Hell yeah.
Sheila's not present, but...
Sheila is not present. Hold on. Somebody says, this conversation's funny. Hell yeah. Alright, so let's go back to, like... You know what? Let's go back to throwing people into Naruto. But let me look at my games so that I can pick people from there. But I'll only pick people from games that you know as well. Also, I have anime games, so some anime games, so that could still work out fine for us. Alright, so how about we throw... You know what? Throw all... There's no one from Fallout that could keep up with the Narutoverse, god damn it.
Yeah, no.
That would be so... Not only would they die, they actually... You know, they might not die, actually. Hear me out. Think about the medical ninjas that exist in the Narutoverse. You just gotta talk no jutsu the right medical ninja, and you actually might survive your affliction. Also, hey Denson, what do you think? Is there anybody in the Narutoverse who can cure people from Fallout? I would assume Tsunade.
Yeah, but Tsunade's kind of a hack in that regard.
You know who would be a better healer? Orihime.
Orihime doesn't heal.
She
He
reverses
rejects
time.
time.
Alright, let's do...
Which is still disgusting to imagine.
Hey, look, let's talk about this game.
What game? I don't have anything to weigh in there.
You don't have anything to weigh in about JoJo's Bizarre Adventures?
You're just trying to get the chat
Hey!
to pressure me into watching JoJo's.
Chat, please tell my brother to watch JoJo's. With enough peer pressure, we can do anything. Also, thank you for the sub, man? Yem? I don't know what to call you. Sub. Yo, people said watch it. Denson specifically said watch it. I agree with you, Denson.
I'm sure you do.
You damn right I do. All right. Well, how about One Punch Man? Do you know anything about that? About Saitama?
Not as much as I should, admittedly.
All right. How about this? You know about part 1 or episode 1 fucking season 1 Saitama, right?
As much as I've been spoiled because I haven't actually watched it.
It's not bad. I don't dislike the show. I think it's a solid one. I really want to play Where the Winds Meet. How much do you know about Metal Gear Solid?
Nope.
No? Lies of P is such a solid game. I don't really have anybody to just throw in Naruto from my video game. I mean, you could throw in, Injustice Superman. Replace Madara. Replace Madara from the War Arc with Injustice Superman. Do you think there's anybody that can take him down? Started off with the 5 Kage fighting him though.
Injustice Superman?
Injustice Superman versus the 5 Kage. I want to mention that's a stomp. That's fucking brutal. Well, Superman does have a slight weakness to magic.
He responds to magic the same way a normal person would, meaning all jutsu would just work on him.
Yes.
Which means Tsunade is useless, but the rest of them could absolutely clap.
No, Tsunade's strength works by imbuing her fist with chakra.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
Which effectively means she's super punching his ass.
True.
Counterpoint, Injustice Superman has no problem killing, and while they are all strong, and and Tsunade can jump like they're flying.
Tsunade and the Tsuchikage, I forget his name, are all too fast for Injustice Superman to catch.
I think he's faster than them.
They're all light speed.
So is he. It's still Superman. Here, you know what? We can... Ooh, I can't look it up on my phone. Do you have your phone on you?
Also, remember Tsunade's 1,000 healings.
I mean, yes, but... See, it only works if she's still alive, though. If he just... So, even if they are relativistic light speed, he is beyond light speed. He has beyond light speed feats. I don't think they're faster than Injustice Superman. Because the whole premise is it's Superman, but he's no longer holding back. It's what Nolan wishes he was. So the question now is, even with magic working on him, they have to be able to tag him. Remember, particle-style jutsus can be dodged. Apparently not very hard either, because he missed more shots than he made. Can we talk about that shit? Particle Style is essentially just pure erasure when it lands. And the issue is, it doesn't, usually. He has missed more Onoki has missed more shots with Particle Style than he made. Also, does anyone else know Particle Style anymore? Or does it just die with Onoki?
That's a question for NC Hammer. I'm not that well versed.
Somebody said sorry, what? What? Denson Lion? Denson, don't make me put you in the timeout corner. Bruh, keep in mind both of these people are mods. Denson's one of my mods. Tree Stump is one of my mods, and they're talking to each other. Don't make me put you in the timeout corner. Wait. What am I doing? I'm manager mod, says Denson. Bruh. Homie forgot he was one of the highest rank mods. Lunar is indeed Lunar. You damn right. I am straight moonin', dog. Alright. Harry Potter. Throw him in Naruto. He's a little mad.
The boy who died.
The boy who lived will surely die. No Avada Kedavra needed. How you feel about it, though? What's killing Harry Potter? Replace him.
Any child? Shinobi?
He points his wand. Immediately, somebody fucking removes his hand. His first fight would be
Ganine is killing Voldemort.
Here's the problem. His first real fight would have been Zabuza. The way we do our what ifs. His first fight would be Zabuza, so it's Zabuza Momochi versus fucking Harry Potter.
Poor kid.
Zabuza just, and check this off, another child murdered. Well, here we are. Here's one of my good games. Bleach, Rebirth of Souls. Aizen, throw him in there.
Into Naruto?
Yeah.
We've had this discussion.
Yeah, nothing in Naruto survives, does it?
No. The Akatsuki don't get the tailed beasts. Aizen rules the Naruto world. All of the daimyo are murdered.
Aizen already has the Hogyoku at this point. If he didn't, he does now. Alright, Have you ever played the Prototype games?
I've wanted to. I actually never have gotten around to it.
I have Prototype 2. If you want to play it sometime. It's pretty good. Throwing Watch Dogs in Naruto doesn't work. Mainly because their whole thing is controlling tech, and Naruto is not based on tech.
There's tech in it.
Yeah, see, he'd have an easier time, though, dealing in Code Geass than he would in Naruto.
That's true.
But also...
This from the man who hasn't watched Code Geass.
Yes, but see, I told you, I know some things about it. You know what? Throw the Bat family in there. So, only explicitly Damien, Nightwing, Jason Todd, and Barbara Gordon. Those four.
So the Robins plus Batgirl.
Yeah. The real the real two Robins. 3 Robins. 2 Robins, because technically...
Tim's a real Robin.
Is he? When's the last time you saw him in a comic?
Listen.
When's the last time you went out of your way to find a comic with Tim Drake in it? Also, isn't he... His title is now, like, Red Robin, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Because he went all in on being fucking Robin. Here's my question. Why is his title Red Robin? It does not diversify him. Every Robin wears red. So what makes him the Red Robin?
I don't fucking know, dude.
It's stupid. Anyway, so, I don't know, I guess those 4 become a fucking team. Nightwing's their leader, of course.
None of them were trained in the shinobi world.
Let's be real, the first thing they're doing is learning ninjutsu. Or at least taijutsu.
The question, they already know taijutsu. It's just hand-to-hand combat.
You right. But they don't know shit like the gates. Oh god. One of the Robins learning the gates. Fucking Damien learning the gates. How would that grab you?
Either of the Robins that kill learning the gates.
So easily the most terrifying thing you can give one of them. Especially Jason Todd, because he's not afraid to die again. See, but my only issue is both Damien and Jason are stupid enough that they would try to use the 8th gate out of spite when they're told it could kill them. Just to say, no, it won't. Watch. 8th gate.
No, they're not stupid.
They are arrogant. They are more than arrogant, and you know it.
Jason would say, I've died once.
Jason sees fucking Zabuza. Huh. Nothing the 8th gate can't solve. Fucking hell. Anyway, the real question is, when are we putting them in the story? Or you could even just take out Barbara Gordon, replace her with Bruce, and then you have Bruce and his three of his sons. Bruce takes the lead role. His sons take the fucking role of the underlings. The first thing Bruce would do is build a watchtower. Or some kind of base. What do you think? You good?
No, this one's arguing with me.
Bruh. But yeah, no. What do you think, though? Are they taking Zabuza?
Probably not.
No? Even with Bruce there?
Bruce good. Bruce ain't Demon of the Mist good.
Give him some prep time, man. I mean, keep in mind, like, Kakashi knew... Zabuza was famous. Kakashi knew of Zabuza when they met. He's in the bingo books. I think Bruce would know of the bingo books, which means he knows Zabuza's core abilities.
Fuck.
You good?
No. Thing's pissing me off.
Yo, what about Levi Ackerman? Could he do anything in the Narutoverse? Other than die? Yo, what's up, Trip J? We're talking anime. Bro, what are y'all talking about in the fucking comments? What? Anyway, yo, I forgot about him. What about Miles Morales? And just for shits and giggles, Peter Parker. They get access to all of their normal tech. I feel like that's more close than the Bat family.
Much.
Because Peter alone is strong as all hell. Strong enough to knock a normal human's head clean off their head, or off their neck. So it's a matter of, do you believe that Peter could beat Zabuza with the help of Miles Morales? I would say it's possible. It's feasible.
Not with Haku there.
I mean, like, if they, like, have one on the other, it's not the most impossible fight Peter has won.
True, I will give you that.
Hell, it's not even the most impossible fight Miles has won. And I mean, I would say that Miles would be best suited to fight Haku. You know, because he can go invisible. He can use his electricity. All that shit. What do you think?
Haku's a sensory type. Even though he has some serious combat abilities with his ice mirrors, he's actually a sensory type.
Yeah. Do you think he can beat Miles in a 1v1?
Yes.
Damn. You're right. He doesn't have the experience needed. What about Peter, though? If it was Peter in the 1v1? You know what? Let's give them just slightly more help. It's Venom Peter.
Black Suit Peter.
Black Suit Peter Parker. I think Black Suit Peter Parker's dealing more damage to Miles than anybody else in the series. But that's going to be a later on thing, probably. So, it's a matter of, do you think Black Suit Peter can take, the symbiote Peter can take them? I would say he could survive this fight, but what happens in the Forest of Death?
Orochimaru is not going to be interested in either of them.
I think he'd be interested in a man who... No, he won't be. Everything Peter can do, the average ninja can too.
Yeah.
Except for, of course, the web shooting. And the spider sense. But other than that, he won't even realize that Peter is abnormal. In fact, this might be the world where Peter feels the most normal.
Yeah.
That's kind of sad. All right, bet. And take out Peter and then throw in the Suicide Squad. Specifically these four. Those four specifically. The King Shark, Boomerang Man, Deadshot, and Harley Quinn. They're fighting Zabuza and Haku.
I don't see them coming out.
I don't either. As much as I really, really, really want to hype them up, because I do love the Suicide Squad, they're great. The Suicide Squad is awesome. I don't know how many times I can say that name with YouTube being okay with it. But yeah, as much as I love this squad, I think they're cooked. Throw Deathstroke in. Does that help at all?
Slade definitely helps.
But is it enough? I don't think it is. I don't know if Slade Wilson can beat Zabuza Momochi. You know what? Better yet, just take Zabuza out and throw Zabuza into Gotham. Bruh, Gotham becomes the fucking Red Mist City. So, what do you think about that?
Slade?
No, taking Zabuza out of Naruto and putting him into Gotham. So basically, Batman and the Rogues Gallery have to deal with Zabuza and Haku. Do you think he's just walking his way through Gotham? Not to mention modern PD with modern guns. That is a thing you have to deal with. And also all of the goons for all of the various villains with their modern guns.
Zabuza had a goon squad.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
That wasn't his. Why do you think they stabbed him? That was Gato's men.
You're talking about Gato's men. I'm talking about the ninja he sent to intercept Team 7.
You mean the 2 ninja?
He had to have had more. There's no way that was all of them.
He didn't. I don't think that he hired them. I think Gato hired them. Yeah.
No, Gato hired Zabuza.
Okay. Zabuza probably just wanted to see what they could do. If it was worth their time, because all their mission was to kill Tazna. It's not like it was to kill Team 7. He didn't know who the fuck Team 7 was. He didn't even know Team 7 specifically were there until he saw them. Because he didn't even know Kakashi was a part of the team until he saw Kakashi. So, again, which, I'm trying to think of, like, what would be fun to throw into Naruto. You know, how far do you think Zabuza could have gotten up the Akatsuki? Because Zabuza is one of the more downplayed characters in Naruto. Just because he lost early on does not make him weak.
He lost to Kakashi, who was canonically already Kage level.
Yes. So again, how far do you think that he could have gotten through, like, if he ran a gauntlet? Say Zabuza wanted the Akatsuki dead, or Gato hired him to kill the Akatsuki. How far is Zabuza getting in through the Akatsuki? In your opinion? I would say let's just, like, throw them through, like, in the order that we see them. Obviously, as you know, Akatsuki always move in groups of 2. Which means Zabuza and Haku have to pick off groups of 2. So, Deidara and Kakazu first. No, not Kakazu. Sasori. Deidara and Sasori first. What do you think?
Deidara's easy work.
See, the only issue with that is Deidara has no problems using his Gear Zero. Oh my lord, wrong anime. His C0. And if he uses C0, there isn't really anything Zabuza or Haku can do against it. There's not enough mirrors in the world to save them. Again, Deidara's another, like, character I would say gets mischaracterized as weak.
Oh, sure.
Like, because remember, Sasuke, the king of hacks, only won because plot armor. There was no real reason that Sasuke died. There's no real reason Sasuke didn't die to Deidara. Especially when he got hit by C0 and we actively saw it. Unless you believe that he hit him with fucking Izunagi. Or Izunami. Which it almost kind of portrayed it like he had used both on him.
He would have gone blind.
Yes, that's my point. Again,
No, like, actually gone dark blind.
Yes. I'm saying, though, that the series acted like that's what he did to him without going blind. Because we watched Sasuke start crumbling away. Actually, didn't he end up using, like, a lightning clone? Which also didn't activate in the anime? Anyway, so what do you think, though? Who's the, how far do you think Zabuza gets in that fight? Zabuza and Haku. Are they beating Sasori?
I would go with probably.
Also, here's a good reasoning on why I don't believe that they could beat Deidara. Yo, what's up, Santa? You also have to remember that one big drawback for them was when Kakashi fought them, he had just damn near spam Mangekyo just to get Deidara to go the fuck away. Just to only rip off one of Deidara's arms. And that was all the damage Kakashi could do to Deidara. Also, unrelated, I want to mention that it was explicitly stated that Kakazu was the one that repaired Deidara's arm by putting it back on.
Mm-hmm.
But we watched Kakashi actually took the arm with Kamui. So how did how did Kakazu put Deidara's arm back on? When it should have been in the Kamui dimension.
I don't know if his whole arm got put in.
You think, all right, then let's just go off the premise that he just took his shoulder. How did he repair that arm? Because there's still a chunk missing. That arm should not be the same length, and it will not function the same. Unless you believe that, like, fucking Obito was just, hey, Deidara, I found your arm. He could. He would have. That's very much in character. I found your arm. Can I join the Akatsuki?
No. He was already a member.
No, I was saying when he was acting like Toby. of whom Datara believed he was above, by the way. Remember that? Remember when he talked down to Toby? Get out of here, Toby. You better run away before I end up blowing you up along with him. Please, Mr. Datara, don't blow me up. I don't get it, though. Why did he pretend to be weak?
Better cover.
I guess, but cover for what? What do you need cover for? What does it change if you are Obito Uchiha or Toby, the random? Also, are you telling me that no one fucking saw that he had the Sharingan? In this group of highly elite rogue ninja, not one person saw Toby Sharingan and was like, there's something weird about that. Am I wrong? Have you ever thought about that, by the way?
No.
It is weird when you do think about it, isn't it?
Listen.
Here's another good point, though. You're telling me that not a single person ever once wanted to see what was under Toby's mask? If they all believed that he was beneath them. So not one person tried to peek under the mask? Here's another good point, though. The fact that somehow Conan actually knew who Obito was.
Because he approached them first.
Well, you mean as Obito?
As Madara.
Well, yes, but without the mask, I mean. Because when she saw his face, she recognized him in that scene. There's no real reason for her to know who he is. And in that scene he claimed to be Madara in that scene.
No, like back when the Akatsuki was first forming and he was manipulating
Everyone.
Nagato and Conan and Tendo. He approached them as Madara.
Oh, I don't remember if I sent you this video yet, but I saw a video, right? And I want to see your opinion on it on stream. So in the video, it was talking about Sasuke's eyes, right?
Okay.
So you remember how Sasuke awoke his Rinnegan? The issue there that people are having is Sasuke only awoke one eye. That's not supposed to be how the Rinnegan works. The Rinnegan it awakens in both eyes. We've never seen it awaken with just one eye. Because the whole premise is like you're supposed to have Indra and Ashra chakra clash together. You get Rinnegan. And like we saw Madara awaken it multiple times, in fact. And it always was both eyes. We saw Obito. Yes, technically speaking, Obito. No. Jubito did not have Rinnegan, I don't think. But we saw Madara awaken it. He had both eyes. We saw Nagato have it. He had both eyes. We never saw anyone that had it not have both eyes. Hagoromo had it in both eyes. I think... No, Kaguya didn't have it at all. I don't believe. But Sasuke only got it in one eye. So people are saying that that's not how that's supposed to work, and that he should, in theory, be able to turn his good eye into a Rinnegan eye. He just chooses not to. Thoughts? Bruh. He's gonna make me repeat this whole sentence again. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just trying to get this thing on.
What do you think about the question I asked?
Rinnegan, both eyes.
Sasuke?
Um,
Do you think Sasuke could awaken the other eye into a Rinnegan too?
no, because he doesn't have any Senju chakra. He was gifted the Rinnegan by the Sage of Six Paths.
So as in, wait, what? What is happening? Bleh. Wild.
Bug of death.
This doesn't taste as good as my normal vape.
Isn't that?
No, it's hemp. That's got some hemp in it. It's not good. Not good hemp. I don't like weed. I mean, I don't mind weed. I don't like that. So, how do you feel about... Do you want to tell everybody how you feel about Dragon Ball?
I don't think it's bad. I just don't find it interesting. We've had this discussion too many times.
But not on stream. Where I can publicly criticize your bad take. Nah. But,
Rude.
All right. Who do you think would be a good character to throw into Naruto that we both know?
That's a tough one.
I mean, I think that there's a good amount of characters. I mean, because like you can dive into DC, you can dive into other shit, Marvel. You can dive into other shit that we both know.
I might know a lot about comics, but I don't know nearly close to more than a glass of water in an ocean.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I might have more knowledge on comics than you two, so that might not be a fair comparison. What about throwing? You know what? Throw Reed Richards in, replacing Luffy.
Damn, the East Blue gets a lot shorter.
No, you know what makes it even shorter than that? Throw Plastic Man in there. Plastic Man is literally just what Luffy wishes he could be with the Gum Gum fruit. What do you think about that?
Luffy doesn't have the Gum Gum fruit, sir.
Yeah, but he thinks he does.
Listen.
That's how his powers work. He's just a goblin from 40K.
This isn't a goblin.
I didn't say that was. I said Luffy is. All right, how about Cloud Strife versus Link?
It's...
I don't know the limits of Cloud Strife's power. There is no limit to my power. I would argue probably Link.
I'd give it to Cloud.
Cloud? And have you seen the size of that fucking sword?
Yes.
The fact that he wields that alone like he was Zoro.
One-handed.
One-handed. He motherfucker thinks he's Kirito. Alright, Kirito or Cloud Strife. There you go.
Cloud.
You think so?
Kirito's just a dude.
Yeah, I meant his game avatar.
Which one?
First game. I would say Kirito.
No, I'm still giving it to Cloud. Kirito's the better swordsman, but Cloud is just stronger.
Levi Ackerman versus Cloud.
Wow.
Just gonna keep going with different swords.
You gave me another just a dude.
I mean, have you seen the way he jumps around Titans? That ain't no dude. That's a fucking demon disguised as a dude. Mikasa Ackerman.
You're giving me just people.
Okay, fine. Remember, you asked for Zoro.
Zoro's clapping Cloud.
Zoro's clapping Cloud and the entire island he's sitting on. Zoro's sinking his battleship.
What battleship?
What Cloud? Zoro's looking up the sky when he hears he has to fight Cloud.
I'm sitting here putting Warhammer figurines together. I want to do Warhammer stuff, but you don't know Warhammer lore.
So here's a good one. Now that we have to do for Zoro. It's just a progression of power problem. Zoro or Aku? Zoro or Aku?
Zoro.
And why?
He has feats to match Haku's speed, and he is...
Aku.
Oh.
The shape-shifting master of darkness.
I'm still giving it to Zoro.
Okay, but why?
He clapped King.
Yeah?
He's clapped many a shapeshifter throughout One Piece.
See, but they didn't shapeshift the way that Aku does it. Aku does that shit and then runs away to rethink his strategy. Not to mention, while he did fight shapeshifters, you know who he didn't fight? Time manipulators. Aku would just throw Zoro into a dimensional portal.
There's time travel in One Piece.
Yeah, but he's never been thrown thousands of years into the future. Speaking of, Luffy would lose his shit if he was thrown into the future. For a million different reasons, one of which being, motherfucker, I was almost at the One Piece. You wouldn't mind Oda doing something like that.
I don't think Luffy truly has a concept of how close they are. He's so dumb.
Bro, you think he's just gonna, like, walk his way there? You think he's gonna, like, walk into the One Piece and not realize what it was? The question is, what do you think the One Piece is?
Bruh, I don't know. Oda's been pulling some wild shit.
Do you think it's the friends you made along the way?
No, he has outright stated that is not he's not.
Isn't there like a physical treasure?
According to Oda, yes.
Do you trust that?
I mean, I don't have a reason not to.
Oda really wants the ending to be good. He wants to be something where like anybody can just pick up One Piece from this arc.
Anybody can pick up One Piece
from this
any arc.
How do you feel about that?
How do I feel about that? I love it about One Piece. I think the people that think One Piece is too long are stupid.
I mean, because they could have picked it up at any arc and been fine. But I mean, you would miss critical lore. Like, if you pick it up in Wano, you don't know what the fuck hockey is.
They don't really. I mean, they talk about Advanced Conquerors hockey.
In fact, the whole premise is that Luffy is learning a new type of hockey.
It's not a new type of hockey. It's a
more
different refined way to use his hockey.
What is hockey?
Aura.
Okay. It's never explained in
You
Wano.
could pick it up from context clues, unless you're an idiot.
So you're average American.
Yeah.
Average American cannot pick it up. Got it. Yo, Butterfly, what's up? We're talking about anime. Also, my brother has socks that individualize his toes, and it's gross.
I don't know. It's comfy as hell. I don't know what you're talking about. Toe socks are great. Don't let this naysayer tell you otherwise.
Nah. Your dad has the same socks.
No, he doesn't.
Yes,
These
he
are
does.
athletic socks.
He has the same exact socks. What do you think he wears at Christmas time?
He has toe socks. Those are not these socks.
He has toe. My point was that he has toe socks.
Yeah, but you said he has those exact socks.
Somebody slap this non-JoJo viewer.
Somebody slap this man that's behind in One Piece.
See, I'm not nearly as behind as you are in JoJo, though.
Yeah, you are.
No. If you equalize them out, keep in mind my series is older than yours. Get fucked. JoJo is the older series. We've already gone through this.
I wasn't denying that.
If we equal them out, right? We take the episodes, we equalize them. I am only an arc behind. In anime.
You're like 2 arcs behind.
In anime? In the anime. No, I'm not. I'm in the...
I didn't say catch up to the anime. I said catch up to me.
Okay, great. I'm 2 arcs behind. You know how many arcs you are, though? It's currently on the 10th arc. 10th part of JoJo is already out, and I think it might be on the 11th, actually. So... Just saying, you're way... Bruh. Guys, that reminds me, we were supposed to be doing a FNAF stream, but somebody doesn't want to do it.
I'm not doing 5 nights.
Guys, help me shame...
No, I'm a bitch.
Help me shame my brother into playing Help Wanted VR.
It's bold of you to assume I have shame.
You're right. Help me criticize him until he joins it. Have you ever heard of Wolfenstein?
Yes.
I got Wolfenstein 2 a while ago. But I've never played Wolfenstein 1.
I'm really disappointed there aren't any Warhammer fans in your stream.
I have
the
all of
current
4
audience.
people watching. Remember when we had 20 people?
For all of 30 seconds.
Right. Ah, bro. You know what? I have another way to do this. We're gonna throw different characters into the Jigsaw franchise. This should be fun. All right, starting off with the main man himself, Naruto Uzumaki. Does he survive?
Yes.
All right, why? How?
I assume you're talking about current Naruto.
No, I'm talking about entry level. Just assume they're all entry level unless explicitly stated otherwise. So Naruto's just a kid at this point. I mean, he has like chakra. Don't get me wrong.
You're talking about like Academy Naruto?
Well, I'm talking about just got assigned to Team 7 Naruto. I think
Probably not.
so. The question is like which trap though, because that will determine if he survives or not. Like, do you think that Child Naruto could survive Saw 1's trap of being stuck in a room? I mean, so it has been shown that you know which character can survive every single Jigsaw trap?
Mm.
You're not gonna believe me when I tell you this. Fucking Joseph Joestar. Remember that video I was watching?
Showed me that video.
It was great. It was a good video. Joseph Joestar's great. Especially when he actually fucking used Hamon. Not bitter. No, but alright, Ichigo. Ichigo Kurosaki. Entry level. Just got his Soul Reaper powers. Just to be a little more fair. However,
Considering none of those traps are going to kill a Soul Reaper.
Well, here's the issue. Just because, do you remember what happened when he just got his Soul Reaper powers? Normally, when you're putting a Jigsaw trap, you're stripped of all your belongings. You know what Ichigo needed to become a Soul Reaper? Something to knock his soul out of his body. If Jigsaw kidnapped him, that means he's kidnapping human Ichigo.
Yes. And then when he dies, he has a invisible, obnoxiously strong dude with a giant sword to deal with that he can't see or interact with.
Yeah, the issue is that Ichigo's mortal body is permanently dead.
Oh no.
Meaning that Ichigo cannot come back to the human world as a human. I mean, in theory, he could get a Gigai, but it's not the same. All right, bet. How about what's another one? Sasuke. I feel like whatever Jigsaw trap Sasuke's in, it'll be like removing his eyes. What do you think? Bruh. Riveting breathing content. Got that ASMR breathing going. So do you think Sasuke could survive? Or better yet, you know what?
Not kid Sasuke.
Barrel Pirate Luffy.
I mean, if it's anything that just pulls at him, then he's fine.
What if it's like the one where his head was trapped in a in a crate, and the crate slowly started filling with water. Till he asphyxiates. Or does what that one guy did and just...
He's gonna break the crate.
I mean, unless it's salt water.
It doesn't remove... Salt water doesn't remove your power. We've been through this.
When you're asphyxiating, you would be asphyxiating still.
Mans also did survive a not.
All right, well, who's your favorite Marvel character?
Deadpool.
All right, Deadpool versus Sotaro Gojo. You don't see a world where Gojo wins, do you?
I don't see a world where Wade wins, but I also don't see a world where Gojo can permanently kill Wade.
So he just becomes an endless problem. All right,
And they'd probably just fuck instead.
bruh.
Look me in the eye and tell me I'm wrong.
Is Gojo gay?
Jojo's pan.
Jojo?
Oh, Gojo. Gojo's pan.
You said Jojo 100%. Jojo's pan. Wait, what? All right, so what do you think about who's your favorite DC character? Gojo versus Lobo. Say it out loud. You know who's winning that fight. Say it out loud.
No.
Is it because you know I'm right? Satoru Gojo cannot beat Lobo. Superman, the best versions of Superman, struggle to beat Lobo. And I know you know that.
Yeah. Doesn't mean I like it.
You mean because now you have to admit that that Gojo cannot beat that?
He's doing my man's dirty.
Luffy versus Gojo.
It's Gojo.
Modern Luffy versus Gojo.
I don't like you.
Gear
right now.
5. Gear 5. Turns Gojo into fucking rubber as he beats him like the drums of liberation. I don't even think modern Luffy needs Gear 5 to beat Gojo, actually. He might not even need Gear 2. Battle of the Goes. Gojo versus Goku. Gojo versus Giorno Giovanna. That's a good one. What do you think about that?
Bolter and Power Fist or Bolter and Chainsword?
Chainsword. So, what do you think? Gojo versus Giorno Giovanna. Mr. Infinite Negation. To be fair, Gojo would try opening up his domain, and he would immediately get it closed back. It would immediately act like it never opened. Gojo would literally be murked.
See, you're just trying to do my man's dirty at this point.
Inuyasha or Blade?
It's Inuyasha.
That pains you to say. Is it because you like Blade or don't like Inuyasha?
I like them both.
You would just want Blade to win a fight? Alucard or Blade?
That's Alucard.
Can you imagine the fight, though? Blade walks in, man, I hunt people like you all the time. People like me? What do you mean by that? You seem to have me mistaken for a normal vampire. Fully fucking... Not only would Alucard kill him, he's drinking his blood. Alucard's embarrassing Blade. You know what? Actually, here's a solid question. Blade or Frank?
Frank Castle?
Frank Castle. I want to say Alucard. Fucking Alucard shows up in this fight anyway. I would say it would be Frank Castle. What do you think?
Does Frank know he's fighting a vampire?
I mean, all right, what is Frank's name again? Hero name again? You can call him that.
Punisher?
Right. I don't know why I forgot his name. Fucking yes, he knows he's fighting. You know what? Yes, he knows he's fighting a vampire.
See, I know this happened in the comics, but I don't remember the outcome.
I don't either, but I do remember it happening as well. You know what? The Punisher versus Deadshot. I want to say Deadshot would probably win.
Slade just has advantages that Punisher can't do anything about.
Well, Deadshot and Slade are two different characters, aren't they? You're thinking Deathstroke, which is Slade. Deadshot is the one with the guns. Slade is the one with the two-part mask. Hey, welcome back. So yeah, what do you think? Like Deadshot was the one in Suicide Squad. Bruh. When you think you can escape Deadshot, that's crazy. So, which character do you think would win the fight, though?
Between Deadshot and Slade?
Yeah.
Probably giving it to Deadshot.
Yeah? Solid. Alright, here, do you have any of them?
None that I've got Warhammer on the brain.
Bruh. Zeno or the Warhammer universe?
Remind me.
The Omni King. Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Super? The one who, when we did the 40K universe, he literally ends up befriending the Emperor. Can snap Goku out of existence. Lunar, which one do you choose? Water breathing or stone breathing? Water breathing. I would pick water breathing. To be fair, I'm also just a big fan of Tanjiro. I forget, we've done Asta versus Asta versus Tanjiro, right? Yo, what's up, 1X? Guys, suggest some of these fights for us to debate over. These are fun. What's up? Welcome. Bruh. Where are these enemies? I choose to make my own breathing style, bruh. Hamon breathing. The only true correct choice. Hello, I just woke up from my nap. Bruh. What's up, dude? What time is it? Oh, sweet. It's past 5. Ballistic breathing. Bruh. Every sniper ever. Ballistic breathing. Is that your breathing style?
The pew pew?
Yeah. Ballistic breathing. Here's a good one. Who's your favorite character out of the Suicide Squad?
Harley.
Damn, wasn't close, huh? But what about Will Smith?
It's very difficult to glue these tiny arms on in the middle of this conversation.
Bruh. It's not my fault. Get good, scrub. All right, guys. Well, all right, guys. I think this is probably a good spot to end it anyway. I will play something tonight. I don't know. Maybe I'll do more Paint the Town Red tonight. That sounds like fun. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.